Hi everyone, it's Fairy Witch 1 here. If you haven't seen my other channel, Vicky's Wiccan World, then I would go check that out because that has an explanation of where I've been and what I've been up to and why I've been gone. But nevertheless, I'm back and I want to continue on where I left off because I did just leave and not finish what I was talking about, which is the fairies and all things fairy related. I've been going through like sections of each different type of fairy, explaining what each fairy is individually and the groups as well. So I was last talking about the air fairies, which was quite a while ago, and I was talking about them in the home. So I want to now go on to talking about the air fairies in the wild. Now each section of fairies I will be discussing them in the home, in the wild and all that, and them individually as well. If I do look down, it's because I'm reading some notes that I've got, so be patient with me as well, because a lot of you may be new to my channel and not have seen me before. I am dyslexic, so sometimes when I am reading from notes or reading extracts from books, I may get the pronunciations wrong, and it may take me a little bit longer to read what I'm trying to tell you from my notes or from the quotes from books and that. So I will just start now. Now the sylphs are perhaps the easiest to find of all the fairies because they are everywhere. Places where there has been great evil, such as sites of concentration camps, will be shamed by many of them. Well, won't be shamed, will be shunned, sorry. Again, that's my dyslexia coming through. And those that are there will be concerned with the purpose of cleansing and healing the area rather than human communication. Other areas that are being heavily polluted by humans, such as certain smoky industrial sites, say like areas of chemical factories, any sort of factory that does any form of burning, any chemical waste burning. These are unlikely to be favoured by them, so you won't really find the air fairies around this area. But obviously, air pollution is not going to be a popular place for them to be found. Apart from that, wherever you breathe, the sylphs are there. So basically, right now, being in this area and in this environment, we're breathing air. So we are connecting with the air fairies as it is. They will be around us constantly. Now, there's methods and ways to find the sylphs and the air fairies. For the easiest contact with these wonderful beings, climb on the top of a hill, preferably on a clear day, like in England today. It is a little bit cloudy, sun shining, a little bit breezy, a little bit cool, but it's a perfect day to connect with the sylphs. So this would be my ideal point today. If I needed to connect with them, this would be the day that I would connect with them. When the air is fresh and flowing, so basically a nice little breeze, the air's flowing, it's calm, it's nice. So you are going to open your heart to the purity of the breeze and be aware of every touch, every caress and every murmur. Sometimes the air will go still and you will feel a swirl of the breeze around you and going on your shoulders. It can blow through your hair to tell you, this is basically to tell you that the sylphs are near you. Watch the clouds closely, looking for pictures and shapes. What do they tell you? Is there a message? See if you can make the clouds form the shape that you want. You can even do this from your window. So you do get a lot of people that do basically love cloud gazing, watching the clouds, looking for the shapes. So basically that's this. If this happens, it's very likely that you are making telepathic contact with the sylphs. And I think we do this unconsciously when we're looking in the clouds and we see shapes in them. We probably are doing this constantly without even realising it, making an unconscious connection to the sylphs. Flying a kite is another way to be close to the sylphs. Watch as the wind plays with the kite, feeling the tug and the counter tug, the swooping and the diving. As your kite flies, you'll probably spend more time looking at the sky than you have for many days. Become attuned to the ways of the winds and the fairies that empower them. So that's basically self-explanatory there. Playing the panpipes or a flute is another sylph-friendly thing to do. Or whistle an old tune as you sit under the trees. My granddad, used to say when you whistle, we'd be whistling down the wind. I'd say this is in the same context of that, where he was a sailor. It kind of disgruntled people whistling because of the whistling down the wind theory. Choose a still day for doing this though. I enjoy running through the tunes a few times. Soon you will feel a slight breeze and the leaves will rustle, or the dust swirl as the sylphs arrive. The air fairies may take the shape of a bird, a butterfly, to show they have been. They often leave the gift of a feather, or you may smell a fragrance. Either way, you are fortunate, for your dialogue with the sylphs has begun. So that basically is a quick method and way to in tune with the air fairies or the sylphs. I will be doing more videos. I've got a few more videos to come up on the sylphs themselves because there is quite a lot to say about them. I was just looking at my notes. And I do think because a lot of people go into like witchcraft, paganism and magic and Wicca, that there are different aspects of it that people don't understand. And if you're first time to this channel is basically to open your eyes and your heart to the magic of the fairies and the fae, and I do hope that you enjoy these videos. Hopefully it'll give some information to others. It may not be interesting to others, so if not, that's fair enough. And I really hope that these videos help you out. And blessed be everybody. And I might be making more videos. See how things go. It all depends really on what's going on in my life at the time. But so far, I'm possibly got a clear run to do a few more videos. So blessed be everybody.